What would you do if the person you trusted the most suddenly turned on you? That's exactly the nightmare Sunny Hostin might be living right now. Explosive new reports are claiming her own husband has exposed her to the FBI in a shocking $500 million fraud case. A betrayal this massive could destroy everything: her marriage, her career, and even her freedom. But is this the whole story? Or is there something even darker hiding beneath the surface? Let's dive in and break it all down. For years, Sunny Hostin and her husband, Dr. Emmanuel Hostin, appeared to be the perfect power couple. Sunny built her career as a sharp-witted legal analyst and co-host on The View, while Emmanuel held a prestigious reputation as an orthopedic surgeon. But behind closed doors, cracks were beginning to form, and no one saw this scandal coming. According to shocking new legal documents, Dr. Hostin is now at the center of a massive fraud investigation. He's accused of running an elaborate insurance scheme, allegedly performing unnecessary surgeries and overbilling insurance companies for millions. But here's where things get really jaw-dropping. Rumors are swirling that in a desperate attempt to save himself, Emmanuel might have secretly struck a deal with federal investigators. A deal that could leave Sunny completely exposed. Picture this. The man Sunny once called her rock might now be the very one responsible for bringing her down. Whispers from insiders claim that Emmanuel has been quietly cooperating with authorities, turning over crucial information that could implicate his own wife. But why? Some sources say Emmanuel saw the writing on the wall, realizing his best shot at avoiding serious prison time was to flip on those closest to him. And the most shocking part? This reported deal might involve forfeiting assets worth up to $500 million, potentially leaving Sunny financially shattered. So, did Sunny know about her husband's alleged shady dealings? Could she have been involved in the scheme? That's the million-dollar question, or in this case, the $500 million question. Despite the storm raging around her, Sunny isn't backing down. She's called the allegations baseless, defending her husband publicly and even threatening to sue those spreading these false accusations. But the real question is this a genuine fight for justice, or just a desperate attempt to control the narrative? Some legal experts believe Sunny's aggressive response could be a strategic distraction. After all, the more she fights back, the less attention people might focus on the real question. Did she know what was happening all along? And then there's the marriage itself. Insiders are claiming things between Sunny and Emmanuel have been falling apart for months. Allegedly, Emmanuel feels abandoned, believing Sunny cares more about her public image.
15 women have accused him of sexual assault. We've heard about the Stormy Daniels story, that he allegedly paid $130,000.
Were you pissed that she canceled on your show?
I was. Only because, we're a very supportive environment for women. I think any guest will tell you.
Than standing by him. Some even say she's already emotionally checked out of the relationship. If that's true, it adds a whole new layer to his decision to cooperate with the FBI. This scandal isn't just shaking up her personal life, it's threatening her entire career. ABC executives are reportedly panicking over the negative press. And behind the scenes, there's growing speculation that Sunny's time on The View could be coming to an end. Think about it. With her credibility under fire and legal troubles piling up, is Sunny becoming a liability for The View? Some sources claim ABC is quietly discussing whether they should start distancing themselves from her before things spiral even.
Also, another legal note, Pete Hegseth's lawyer said he paid the woman in 2023 to head off the threat of a baseless lawsuit.
Oh.
He has denied any wrongdoing.
That's interesting. Pay off the
Even further. And speaking of messy, as if things couldn't get worse, two high-profile figures have allegedly taken legal action against Sunny. First, Democratic Senator John Fetterman, who's reportedly suing Sunny for defamation after a heated exchange on The View. While the details of the lawsuit remain
Republican side, who need to analyze why they would nominate a convicted felon who ran on lies, threats of retribution, and
sealed, insiders claim her comments crossed the line. So much so that Fetterman is now going after the entire production team for failing to control the situation. And then there's Melania Trump. Yes, you heard that right. Melania Trump. Sources say she's furious over speculation.
And you need to defend yourself all the time. As you may heard, I filed a few lawsuits, and I'm in the court now because they accuse me of doing stuff that I never did in my life, and they wrote lies. And I will not allow that. I will fight till the end because I don't want that they damage my reputation.
Speculative comments Sunny made about her personal life on air. And when the Trumps take legal action, they don't hold back. If this lawsuit moves forward, it could mean millions in damages, adding even more pressure on Sunny, on top of everything else she's already facing.
So there are a lot of problems with it. But the notion that we are in a violent country, this country was built on violence. We're a very violent country, and it's just undeniable that that's the case. And so I'm not, unfortunately, surprised that people are celebrating the use of violence. I'm not surprised that this young man thought that change could be accomplished through violence. 1 in 4 Americans say violence against government sometimes is justified. And today, in 2024, 1 in 10 Americans say violence is justified right now against corporations and government.
That's very scary.
Those are just.
And even though I don't think he might change something, he might have laid out a plan for a copycat. That's what I say.
With legal battles stacking up, her marriage hanging by a thread, and ABC possibly reconsidering her role, the big question remains: can Sunny survive this storm? The View co-host Sunny Hostin's husband, Emmanuel Hostin, has been accused of federal insurance fraud. According to a new lawsuit obtained by Page 6, the orthopedic surgeon is one of 200 defendants, named in one of the largest racketeering and corruption cases ever filed in New York. Some believe Sunny will fight tooth and nail to keep her career intact, possibly even launching counter-lawsuits to clear her name. But others argue the damage may already be done. Once public trust is broken, especially in the media world, it's nearly impossible to rebuild. So, what do you think? Is Sunny Hostin the victim of a shocking betrayal? Or is there more to this story than she's letting on? Will she be able to bounce back? Or is this the beginning of the end for her career? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because this saga is far from over.